2010 Asian Cup was transformative. I think it really cemented our presence as a bit of a force within the Asian Confederation and also on the world stage.
Australia has won this match comprehensively to open its Asian Cup campaign.
It was about taking one game at a time, getting the results we needed early so that we put ourselves in the best position to qualify for the World Cup.
But the Matildas have done what they came here to do.
The thing I loved about the team back in the 2000s and being under a coach like Tom Samani was there was so much belief. But the biggest thing that stood out was that Japanese game.
Our expectation was not to win the game, it was to stay in the fight.
I wouldn't say it was one of the prettiest Matildas performances we've seen.
We had been under the pump that whole game. I think we had 20% possession.
I remember walking off the pitch being so proud that we'd beaten a nation of that calibre by sheer grit and determination, exactly the Aussie spirit.
I don't want to downplay a final in any way, but the next game against North Korea was easy compared to that one. It really was.
Was that offside? She's onside. Flag down. Here's Kerr. Pumps it into the net. 1-0 Australia.
The conditions for the final were atrocious.
Torrential, slushy.
Horrible. It was the most muddiest pitch I think I've played on, and it only got worse.
Tom had such a beautiful nature with our team, and he promised us that if we'd made it through to the final, then he'll dye his hair red.
Tommy was all about just have fun. When we walked into the huddle and we chose our penalty takers, my goalkeeper coach said, make sure you have a look at these papers, it'll show you exactly which way each of them are going. I started reading the papers and they were jokes. What's brown and sticky? And it was a brown stick. So then it was a laugh, the pressure was lifted, and it worked. We ended up winning.
Cool, calm, collected, and then looked up in the crowd, and the only fan that travelled with the Matildas was my dad. My number one supporter, and probably one of the most memorable moments of my football career, to be able to share such an amazing game, penalty, tournament and historic moment with my dad.
Well, Kaya Simon has the Asian Cup in her hand.
I think we need to look at it for what it created. The way that young players now can be really aspirational in their pursuit of being a professional female footballer.
This week when I sat down with my daughters to show them through the game and the penalty, and just to see the joy on their faces and the pride was emotional.
Australia breaks through and wins in Asia.
It's astonishing. I'm so proud. I feel like we broke the mould in terms of what teams look like when they win trophies.